take the first. You keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine. It's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And his first look is incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Here we go.
And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. Hey, first and goal.
Let's go. 10 black. Hey, check mega. Ready.
Here's Holmes. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Slot man moves right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter, so they're better going to bring up a hold on that quicker.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
They're going to the air on the opening drive. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll look to throw again. And he is caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw again. Back to the same target, Campbell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 5. At the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Here we go. 60-60.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. To Barkley on the check down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On third down, Barkley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Stephanie! Viking 18! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready!
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Mahomes will do it himself. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Probably living in historic Nicholson mythology as the guy flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
19, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Come on.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's going to get about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
70. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown. John Ross. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
That's good.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Set. Hut. Fury. Yellow. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Hut. Hut.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Finds Kelsey, complete, perfectly executed on the comebacker. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.